Excuse me?
You have to head out. You have to leave.
Leave where?
Anywhere. I don't care. You have to leave.
Why?
Because I said so. Because you're trespassing.
Because because you said so?
Yeah. You gotta leave. Get the hell out of here. Leave. I'm gonna call the police if
You're
you don't leave.
Securitas. This is sexual assault and battery. And go
don't
ahead.
care, you
This
have
is
to
the
leave.
Civic
You
Center.
have to.
This is the Civic Center. This is what you came and told me at 8:30, right?
You gotta leave.
He came back at
If you don't
8:30.
leave, I'm gonna call police and the police will
You said it. That's the fourth time he's an engineer
You
light.
have to leave.
This is the Civic Center. And this is the library on the
It's
side.
9 o'clock. They're closed.
I'm-
Everything's closed.
No,
Everybody
it's not.
else left. There's
The
nobody
bench.
here.
You can sit
You
on
have
the.
to leave.
Anyway, this is POC. Go ahead,
You have
finish.
to leave. Just leave. Just leave.
It's not. Where's the sign that says it's closed?
Just leave.
Where's the sign that says it's closed?
It doesn't matter. It's public.
No,
area.
it does
You can't be
matter.
here after
It
close.
is public.
After
You're
it's
right.
closed, you can't be here.
I'm not indoors.
You can't be here. You have to leave.
That's
Go.
not true.
Go. You have to leave.
That's
Go.
not true. You're
If you don't-
harassing.
I'm gonna have to call police if you don't
Listen,
leave.
you're
Go.
already in
You
violation.
have to
Keep
leave.
talking.
You have to leave.
No, you don't run anything.
Look at. There's a park. There's.
And he
you can
comes
go
up with
anywhere.
Ontario International Airport. He's going to prison. Go
You
ahead.
have to leave.
He's monitoring.
Just
This is in
leave.
the engineer light, and this is the same
I'm
police
gonna call
department that was
police.
stalking
You're
this
not
morning.
leaving. You're not listening. I already told you many times. that
There's no signage that says it's closed. He's lying. This is all audible activity, relative
have to
positioning,
leave.
and he's engaged in sexual
Go.
assault and battery. And he pulls up while the airport is stalking right here.
You have to
It's
leave.
currently, by the way, 9:14 p.m. This is the Ontario Civic Center, where he's engaged in what is trying to expel me from the area that is
You
open.
have to leave.
This
You
is
can't be
POC.
here. It's
This is
past
Title 18
public
federal
hours.
stalking, and
You
he
have to
said
leave.
he's doing so because he said so. That's
I'ma
why,
call police.
on his authority,
The
there's
police
no
is gonna
signage
escort
stating
you
that
out.
you
You
cannot
have
be
to
here after the library
You have to
closes. I'm
leave
not in the
like everybody
library,
else left.
and this
You're
is
the only person
harassment.
here left.
It doesn't
After
matter.
10 o'clock, I don't care
It's
what
not
you
because
do.
I'm homeless this time?
You have to leave.
Because I'm
You're
homeless?
trespassing.
No, it's
You're
not.
trespassing.
No, that's not a trespass
You
either.
understand that?
That's
So
not
if
a
you don't leave,
trespass.
I will have to call the police.
Okay,
If
go
you-
ahead. You already called the police. The police are monitoring with you right now. Go ahead, keep talking.
I'm gonna just call the police.
Keep talking.
You're a grown-ass woman. You have to leave.
I'm a what?
A
This is
grown-ass
Securitas that's going to be prosecuted also. He's an engineer light. This is POC.
I'm giving you a chance to leave.
This
If you don't
is
leave, I will
audible
call
activity. His
police.
shadows behind him, to the side, and in front, and also on the wall. This is criminal monitoring, and that's gang stalking with the Ontario Police.
You have
And
to
this is
leave.
criminal summoning.
You have to leave. Look at this is your last warning. You have
That's
to
audible
leave.
activity. He's
Look at-
monitoring.
It's-
Everything he's
it's
stating is audible
9:15.
activity.
I'm looking
The
into
Ontario
9:20.
Civic Center, he's lying.
To
The
leave
Ontario Civic Center is
willingly.
not closed, and there's no closure
have to
that
leave
there's no
willingly.
area that says it's
If you
closed
don't
over here.
leave
The benches are
willingly,
open.
I will
You
call
can
the
sit on the
police,
benches. You
alright?
can sit outside. They walk their
Everybody else
dogs. They
left.
skate. They ride their
You're the
bikes.
only
They
person
sit over
that's
here and they
still-
use the Wi-Fi. He's
that's
harassing,
the
and
lady.
he's harassing every time that he's working. You can see that he's
I told
over
you on
talking.
Monday
He's
and
aggressive.
Friday
He's standing over me
that
in
you
the
can
engineer
stay
light.
here
This is a
after
threat to my
9
safety
o'clock
and my
or
life,
10,
and he's monitoring
and
with the
I'll call the
Ontario
police on
Police
you.
Department. He is going to
This is your
prison,
last
and this is the entity that's engaging in
At
this on
21:20,
behalf of
if
the
you're
state.
still here,
This is POC,
the
and this is
police
all
are
a
gonna
lie.
come and
This
escort
is all
you
a
out,
lie.
all right?
This is all a lie.
21:20,
The Ontario Police are being disbanded for this,
all right?
and he's going to prison.
If you're still here by 9:20,
This is the pattern of conduct.
the police is
There's
gonna
no
come and
timing that
take
says
you.
I have to leave. He's
I will
lying.
give you
This
your
is
last
targeting.
warning. This is
He's
it.
going to prison because this is harassment upon gang stalking. There's no signage stating that you have to leave. This is the entity. This is page. I'm not inside a page one cafe. Entity. That's all engineer light. He is going to prison. That's Leo. That's the pattern of conduct. Ontario police are monitoring through that. And he's engaged in also targeting, stating because I'm homeless, that's why I can't be here. And now he's stating at 9:20 I have to leave. There is no signage that says that you're not allowed to sit on the benches, that you can't, they walk their dogs. They're all out here monitoring as well, by the way. And he's doing so while he is gang stalking with the Ontario International Airport. And that was all impossible light activity. He is going to prison. He's engaging in targeting me on an ongoing basis. Already, he's doing so now with regard to what is telling me to leave that area, which I am free to stay. This area is not closed. Okay, just want to be clear. There's no signage over here. This is the Civic Center, and they have the area where you also still have the Wi-Fi that you can use. I just want to be clear where I'm at. And there's also the town square over there. This is, you already know where, this is the documentation of where I'm at. He's gang stalking under the guise of harassing and telling me that I have to leave. When you do not have to leave, I routinely leave the library and sit over here and use the Wi-Fi. And the entity's engaging in what is gang stalking me through Securitas. And now he's saying, I'm going to give you till 9:20. There is no signage that says that the Civic Center is closing and that you can't sit over here and use the Wi-Fi or whatever it is you do. Sit outside and have a smoke or whatever it is you do. This is the entity that's gang stalking. All right, this is POC. It is currently 9:18 p.m. This is, again, another iteration of the same POC, and he does so with the Ontario International Airport. This is the entity that's gang stalking with Hernandez, demons that are hostile, vicariously acting through third parties. He wants to engage in what is harassment. This is how an entity does that, speaking and harassing as one. Whoever is engaging in that pattern of conduct, the entity is doing so right. Hold on, I'll tell you that. There's no takeoffs over the city hall. That's the Ontario International Airport, gang stalking, P.O.C. Securitas is engaging in the pattern of conduct and exercising no authority. They're engaged in what is threatening my life, gang stalking with the city. And they're doing so while you are also making up rules targeting. Okay? This is the entity that's engaged in the P.O.C. The Ontario Civic Center is not closed, meaning you can't stand over here. You can't stand outside. You can't use the Wi-Fi that still remains available. You can't have a smoke. You can't come outside of your apartment building and sit on the benches. This is a demon that's targeting me with that airport that has no terminals, no takeoff. That's the pattern of conduct. Leo is going to federal prison. He's engaged in systematic monitoring. And this is an entity, he's very, very pathetic. This is how the entities engage in what is harassment. And this is another way that the same gang stalking police department are threatening you. They're speaking as an entity. But you saw them stalking me as I'm walking through the neighborhood, doing so by helicopter and also doing so by stalking in the path and then having a meeting in the middle of a parking lot while you're stalking me. This is the pattern of conduct. It's currently 9:19 p.m.